Hey guys, so a lot of people ask me about cardio and how do I get cardio at home. Well, I do a lot of Tabata style workouts, or workouts where I'm doing a lot of body weight workouts, exercises lumped in together in intensity and continuous motion, so therefore my heart rate rises. So cardio doesn't have to look like bike riding, swimming and running. It can also be done in the fashion of 4 minutes in a workout, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, or longer intervals, 50 seconds, 45, 30 seconds, you name it. So I'm going to show you a really cool core cardio leg workout. It's going to be 4 minutes in total. I'm using TABATA.com. I'll quickly show you the exercises, and you'll have 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds work, and you'll just repeat until the time is up. So the first exercise, you're going to do knee, touch to the ankle, making sure that you don't lean forward into it, because then it wouldn't be core. Staying up tall, bringing your knee, and then bringing your foot to your hands. For foundational movement beginners, start slower, okay, like this, and for more advanced, this is a great soccer drill. You can start going faster. Alright, so 20 seconds and 10 seconds. And then the next exercise is your jump lunges. So from here, I want you to touch down, lean forward. So you're touching down in depth into your glutes by stretching forward, making sure you're not rounding your back, keeping a nice elongated back. 20 seconds work. For more foundational movements, you're going to step forward, come back, step forward, come back. If you have difficulty in balance, you can hold a wall and still do the same movement pattern. So I'm going to start the timer. TABATAtimer.com, TABATATIMER.com. It's going to start with 10 seconds prepare, which is your rest, and then go into the work. Alright, so getting ready, up tall, shoulders down, chest up. The faster you go, the more you focus on technique, the harder this 4 minutes of cardio will be. Nine seconds. Getting ready for your jump lunges. 3 seconds. So I can already feel it. Got to keep my shoulders down. My core is on. Now that's only 2 intervals, and I'm already feeling it. So it's a lot of work. Such simple exercise and workout, because simplicity is the key. You don't need some crazy exercise and workout. You just need to show up, do great technique, but most importantly, show up. Even if you have a bad day, you're tired, you do less reps or weight, as long as you show up, you're getting benefit. Just like some days we're more tired than others, some days workouts are more fatiguing or we're not as good for them, and still, and most of the time people don't achieve results because just like a tired day, they don't keep going through the motion. And you need to do that with your workouts on some days too, rather than give up. And you can hear I am puffing and I'm only like 2 minutes in. No equipment, killer. And everyone has 4 minutes. Have a shower, 10 minutes, you're done. We don't have time, we make it. So, for example, if you're sitting watching this workout, you could have been doing it at the same you gave away time rather than utilised it. Because there's nothing stopping you except that you didn't get up. And we have to be accountable for our time and energy, where we put it. Oops, doing more than I should. Where we put it. And realise that we also can make changes. Not blame the world and circumstances. And anyone successful, they've worked hard. We just don't see the work like this behind the scenes. And the huffing and puffing on social media. We only see a highlight reel. So we forget that. Our mind doesn't know the difference between reality and what we feed it. So feed it wisely. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it. So here's the cardio. This was cardio that can be done if you're starting fitness. A substitute cardio to warm up or cool down or to add extra into your workout. And just get started. Doesn't matter if you did 2 reps. In a year from now, if you keep it up, you'll be so proud you did. It's not a 30-day moment or a 6-month plan. It's a lifestyle. So the more we take away those expectations, number goals, the more it becomes achievable. Just like children, they didn't try to aspire to do 1 step, then 2 steps, then 3 steps. They just aspired to walk, and then suddenly they're running and jumping. And we need to go back to that inner child where it's not all about goals, as in you have to be a certain weight, a certain body type, you have to do certain things, etc. Just do a healthy lifestyle. It'll make a huge, huge difference. Be accountable for your time. If you're always responding to messages and not being able to do your own goals, then what you're doing is building other people's dreams on social media rather than supporting your own. Put down the phone, or when someone gives you a workout like this, get up, stand up, and do the workout rather than watch it and then say, okay, I don't have time. If you had 4 minutes to watch the workout segment of this, you had 4 minutes to train. And this is where accountability is so important. This is where we take back our own power rather than saying to the world, it didn't allow me to do things. Anyone that we aspire to be has the same 24 hours in a day. So we have to learn to use our time wisely. The other thing we have to understand with fitness is, now it's the bubble butt phenomenon, and before it was the abs phenomenon, and so on. If you keep following the phenomenons, just like Twiggy was ideal, Naomi Campbell was ideal, Marilyn Monroe was ideal, I don't even know who's ideal anymore. Body types, maybe Kim Kardashian. If you follow them and keep trying to be something that society wants, you'll never make it. But if you follow them and try and use some of their great exercises, but do a workout rather than trying to attain whom they are, but attain the best person you are, you can follow them and get inspired by them, but don't follow them to be them. Don't follow people to get the bubble butt phenomenon. Don't try to be something. Try to be you and the best person you can be with your goals. Because we are all born an original, but most of us die a copy. Most of us get into life, and about by the age of 25, we stop living our enthusiasm, our goals, our dreams, because life knocks us down. And it's truly a hard life. But we have to understand the only person that can get back up, the only person that can change that is ourselves. And the biggest way we can do that is our accountability, the way we respond to the world rather than making excuses, regrets, complaining and judging. We say, here is what I am, who I am, this is what I can do with my time. I realize I didn't do these things, I'm going to start doing them to make my dreams come true. And lastly, the key one for me, particularly during my depression, was the attitude of gratitude. That even on my bad days, I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky I have a roof over my head. I'm lucky I have money to pay the rent. I'm lucky to be able to choose my food. Some people eat rice their whole living. I'm lucky to be able to work online and connect even when there's difficult things about that too. I'm lucky that I'm alive, and even though my parents are in Australia, I can still Skype, because when my mum and dad travelled the world, it would be 3 months between letters to their family, or not at all, or 6 months, or a year. We have to have that attitude of gratitude, because we are blessed more than ever before. In the old days, life used to be that we would all be given a role and a responsibility, farmers, lawyers, doctors, whatever. The family had orientated the roles to us, so our freedom of discovery and our passion was gone. And then, we were married into certain families often as well, and then we lived our life, and we were busy and doing things that we were told to do, and often our mental stability was a lot better at the time. However, we were all suffering because we couldn't do our passion. But now we have more freedom than ever to marry who we want to marry, to choose our religions, to choose our jobs. But now we all suffer from, with freedom comes great choice, and we suffer that ability to make a choice. And with freedom comes great responsibility to be owning your life, and to be grateful for all of the opportunity we have, because it gets overwhelming. So once we wanted to have all these choices, now we have all these choices and we don't know where to begin, and we complain we have too much, or this is a problem, or that's a problem. So either way is a difficult version, but if either way you have an attitude of gratitude and you get into life and you try and you become accountable, life is a lot more possible and wholesome than if we just give our power away to the external world. So with every evolution of this world, there is always a positive and negative, but humans are so often leaning towards finding faults. But I would say we are more blessed than ever to be able to have everything we have. It's just that we've forgotten how to take the responsibility to utilize it and be grateful. I wish you a great day. Namaste.